Out to the court, first of all, for funding this endeavor. It's been many years coming. So we have two members of the court here, and Judge Keogh and of course Commissioner Nowak, whose precinct this building lies in. And we're just so appreciative on behalf of the entire Sheriff's Office that we're able to construct this building. It's been many years coming. We've been working on this 10 years or so, just trying to find a location and then to find the will and the funding to get the building built. But the best part about this is not only do our staff have room to grow, there's sufficient office space, and they're so much deserving of this new facility because of the hard work they do day in and day out. But the efficiency of the building next door is a huge bonus for us, that we have a full maintenance facility here that's going to service not only the South County area, but because of the Grand Parkway and the ingress-egress into this area that didn't used to exist, we're able to bring in patrol areas from different regions to be able to get mechanical service, minor mechanical service, oil changes and tires and such here at this facility, in addition to our main facility in Conroe that does more of the heavy mechanical work. So it'll bear some of the brunt for that. Not here is Jeff Gerber with PGAL. I mean, he did an amazing job, and I really wish he was here so I could brag on him, of putting together all the disparate parts that it takes to build a building of this magnitude and have it all come together and look as great as this one does. But thank you all, everyone that's here, for being here and your support through this process and your continued support as we fight to keep crime on the south side of this creek that we have here. That's our big push for South County, is to make sure Montgomery County stays Montgomery County and nothing like what we see going on in Harris County. And it's because of all of you working together with us that makes that all happen. And Constable Gable, Chief Libby, the other police departments that are in the area, we all work together as a force multiplier. Together we're stronger than we are individually. We're stronger than some of our parts, and really proud of that, and that's what makes us so successful. So thank you all for attending. We really appreciate it, and just so proud to cut this ribbon here in just a little bit. Thank you so much.
I think one of the guy that was showing you, Aaron,
Sergeant,
mentioned that it was a little bit over 10 years that y'all been planning to try to open this facility, and I've been reporting in this county for a little over a month now, and a lot of people have been saying that the county is continuing to grow. So I didn't know, if there was any other plans of maybe opening another facility just like this, if there's any discussions about that since the county continues to grow.
Well, just recently we opened the Magnolia Substation, and that one has a jail attached to it. So that serves the far west portion of the county. With the Grand Parkway opening up, we now have easier access between East Montgomery County and South Montgomery County. So that's why we chose to strategically put the maintenance facility here. So deputies in East Montgomery County, South Montgomery County, and even West Montgomery County can easily access our maintenance facility for light mechanical work, oil changes, inspections, light bulbs, wipers, things like that. And the substation itself is also strategically located in South Montgomery County, close to the Harris County line. We get a lot of surge of criminal activity that comes up from Harris County, so this is a strategic opportunity to push that crime back. Whenever crime happens, we are able to easily access the freeway. It's an easy point of ingress and egress around South County, along with the Grand Parkway. So we're really proud to make this happen. It has been about 10 years since we started the process. We had a couple of other locations that didn't pan out. This one, with the expansion of the Rayford Road overpass, this land became available, and the county had already procured it through the process of acquiring the land for that overpass. So then with the court was able to cobble together a couple of different funding mechanisms to pay for this building. It's not financed. The county paid for it with cash, and so we're really proud of it and proud to have a facility that's built for many years to come.
Jail facilities here?
There's no jail facility in this building. We have one in Magnolia, East Montgomery County, and then South County, which is in the Woodlands proper. So there is a jail very close by that's been used for many years by patrolmen here. So that wasn't a need as much as it was for the maintenance.
Do you foresee that need for jail capacity increasing in the near future?
We're seeing that across the state. COVID really had an impact slowing down the courts, and so there has been a backlog. Montgomery County has has fared pretty well. We have an effective judicial system that has maintained a docket, continuing to move those accused of a crime through the criminal justice process, whether that be jail time or prison time. And we have held the line. We are higher capacity than I would like to see. But at this point, we're just planning for the future when it comes to a jail facility. But that, that's an expense that I take very seriously, and as long as we can maintain the current jail, I support that.
What is the jail capable of right now? I mean, you're sitting right at 1,000 pretty much every day right now.
Yeah, the full capacity is 1,253 inmates, but because of the classification process, you can't put certain inmates with other inmates. You have to segregate males and females. You have to segregate 17-year-olds. So the maximum that the jail commission would like to see us ever put in there is 1,128, although the full capacity is 1,253.
What about your TDC ready? Are they picking them up pretty regular, or are you getting stuck with them?
We're certainly blessed. I hear from the major county sheriffs across the state that they've got a backlog of hundreds of inmates that are being held over 45 days in their local facilities. We're not seeing that here. We have anywhere from 20 to 40 at any given time, but they're less than 45 days. So the state's worked with us really well to ensure that the prisoners that are supposed to go from the jail to the state are transported there.
So what units are based here?
Those are the main functions, is patrol and detectives. We have what we call a precinct model, so they all work under the same command structure, which is separate from what it used to be. Detectives used to be separated from patrol, so they didn't communicate as well. So that was part of our strategic plan, was to move those groups under one command for efficiency purposes, and that's been real successful. So co-locating patrol and detectives was definitely a priority, and we were able to accomplish that with this building.
The previous facility, I read in a previous report, either it was you or someone was quoted saying that the other facility just didn't work. There was already a lot of problems, and y'all stopped using that after Harvey. I just wanted to see if you could say what problems y'all came across while using that previous facility.
Yeah, we've been in temporary facility. It's the Ed Chance Annex that's in the Woodlands, right next door to the Justice of the Peace office. We had to move in there after the Spring Creek Greenway office flooded. And so that facility took a long time to rebuild, and they rebuilt it without the sheriff's office being included in that. So we knew that it was, we'd already been working on creating this facility, so it became more time sensitive, and I think that's probably what helped get it over the hump to ensure that it was built. So yeah, the old facility was inadequate then. The temporary facility was inadequate. So we're just blessed that our patrolmen, much deservedly, because the work they do day in and day out, just so deserve a nice office like this to work out of.
So can I ask, with the county the function of the 19 deputies, would they be anticipated to come here from places other than servicing their vehicles? Would they be expected to operate here, or would they still be there in this location?
Yeah, they're still in the Woodlands, so that's where their beats would be. There are beats that overlap into District 2 now, and so that would continue. So we'll just that's part of what we did with our restructuring of our patrol division, and it was part of the strategic plan beginning in 2017, was creating a more community policing friendly response area. And we've done that by creating the precinct model, and then we've got districts within the precincts, and then we have zones within the districts. And that's true for all 6 of our districts and all 3 of our precincts. So we're really proud of that, and just ensuring that staffing happens every day so we can respond more quickly to areas without having excessive drive times.
And just a sort of a guesstimate, how many deputies could you see in and out of this facility?
Well, quite a few. I mean, there will obviously be more than are assigned here that are able to come in here if they need to do reports. So they've got full connectivity, because that's a network that's they're all able to access, restroom facilities, et cetera, et cetera. So that number climbs. But we are built for the future, so we have additional office space that's not occupied at this point. So as we grow, we're prepared for it. So we're really proud about that. Sound good?
And when you consider real estate, one of the things that you always want to accomplish is highest and best use. And knowing that the proud men and women in uniform are going to be working here, protecting our community, absolute highest and best use for this piece of land. So I know that under your tutelage, it's going to be well utilized, and if there's anything more we can do, just let us know. Thank you. Judge?
Statement to the communities around us that Montgomery County is serious about fighting crime, keeping our place where we live safe so that people can enjoy their homes, their families, play together, pray together, church, all of that. And this is just such a great statement. It just reinforces that our court and our elected officials are all in favor of this. And we want this place to remain a great place. So, great job. I kind of came, you guys have been talking about this before I got here. And I know in the first few years when I got here, it started to become a reality. And it's very exciting to see what's happening. Thank you all. God bless you all. And this is going to be just great.
Thank you, Judge.
It's good to be here, for South Montgomery County, to see the building and see your office and the police cars here. I think it's a great addition to South Montgomery County. We pulled in today. I was telling Captain Purchase, it's great to see you guys, in a new facility and being able to grow. So, I think it's great for our area here. So, proud of you guys.
Appreciate it.
He's also